Hey Steel Shooters, Carlos with a K coming your way. Just got some new parts in from my buddy Steve Foster at Creekside Customs. So let's take a look at these goodies. These new aluminum grips with a magwell for the 2245 lower. So today we're going to do an install video showing you how to get these on the gun, how long it takes. Let's get to it. So here's the packing that it comes in, this small little black box, a custom note from Steve, the instructions on how to do the install, a nice Creekside Customs business card, and the part you've all been waiting for, these aluminum grips and magwell combo for the 2245 and Tandemkross Kraken lowers. Let's go ahead and get these installed, and I'll show you how easy it is. Step one is I'm going to take a 3/32 Allen wrench and remove the Tandemkross grips. We're going to reuse the same screws from the grips, so don't put them away just yet. All right, so we're going to take our lower. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the upper and just set it to the side because we won't need it. We're going to be working on the lower grip portion today. We're going to take our first, give you that close-up view. They do have a pretty aggressive texture on them. And I'll show you the thickness. So per the instructions, step one is remove the grips. Step two is place the grip panels in the proper position. The only piece to watch out for is going to be for your bolt lock. It's easy to fall off, so you'll just need to set it back on. And then make sure the spring stays in that little groove. So that's the grips. Nope. There we go. Looking at the rear here, we could see that they're flush fit. They do drop down a bit more. That was step one. No screws yet. Next, we remove the magwell. So let you take a look at this magwell. Here's a magwell. And it is big enough to fit the Volquartsen base plates. The next step is to set the magwell on the grip as shown. In the box itself, there are 4 Torx screws. They're T10, and we have a T10 Allen wrench sitting right here. We're going to use those to screw them in. All right, per the instructions, we're supposed to pick this up, set it on the grip itself, and apply light pressure down. All right, got first screw in. And I think the key is don't press down too hard because you'll pass the screw holes that it needs to go into. So I'm actually going to back it off a bit. And I think that's going to solve the problem. I was pushing it too far down into the grip itself. All right, so I've got both screws in on this side. And the final screw just went in really smooth. So we still haven't put the screws in the actual grips themselves. We just got screws in the magwell holding it to the grip. It says to insert the screws halfway and then torque down the grip screw. So now we'll place our screws here back into the grip. Flip over. I have not tightened any of them down yet. And I'm going to give them a little small bit of torque. Not much, but all right, I've torqued down my grip screws, and now I'm going to, per the instructions, screw in the torque screws until they're tight, but don't over tighten them. So I'm not going to, just going to use the long edge here while I'm installing this. And so there you have it. The aluminum grips, they do have a really texture to them. And I was worried that they were going to be too thin compared to the Tandemkross grips, which also have this front piece here. And the rubber seems to be a little thicker. But honestly, my hand just fits super snug, allowing the rear pieces to just join together really good. I think I'll have to get used to actually using this bottom of the mag rest for my hand here, and it actually allows me to push down and forward and really get a solid grip with my right hand that's pretty awesome. These are the Big Daddy Grips and Magwell from Creekside Customs. And I tell you, that fit is fantastic. Give you a close-up look. It definitely adds some weight to the firearm, so expect it to be heavier with these aluminum components, especially this Magwell. Like, it's not a lot, but it does add some weight, and I think I'm really going to like it. The solidness of the grip that they enable is right on point. What I'm going to do really quick is grab a magazine and give it a magazine check. It does stick out a little bit on the bottom, and even though it absorbs the magazine, you really need to install it from the back because that's the only piece that hangs out a little bit more. So make sure that your hand, I would say, I usually install and bump off forward. But I don't know if that's possible with this one. Maybe if you install it hard enough, but just changing mags is still a challenge. Yeah, just make sure that you press that rear bumper. So the snug fit of the Volquartsen in the Magwell itself. We just finished the install video for the Big Daddy Grips and Magwell from Creekside Customs. So be sure to check them out. And if you see me at a range, ask me to take a look at it. Check them out yourself in person. Thanks for watching, crew, and KBA. Keep being awesome.